What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated two-division world champion who simultaneously holds the WBA at 130 and 135, Gervonta Tank Davis. He states that his fight with undefeated WBA junior welterweight regular champion Mario Barrios at 140, June 26th. Showdown on pay-per-view in Atlanta, Georgia, will be his first introduction fight at junior welterweight, but it will not be his last fight at junior welterweight. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis is stating that he will be campaigning at junior welterweight for the foreseeable future. Most people question why was he moving, going to junior welterweight to begin with. Because he has a lot of huge fights right at 130 and 135. They're mega fights. So Gervonta Tank Davis, he's now stating that he definitely wants to face off against the winner of Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor, massive undisputed showdown that's set to take place next Saturday night. Okay, he's going to face Mario Barrios for the WBA regular title. Okay, we know Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor, they are going to be fighting for the WBA super title, okay, the official title. That's what that belt is going to be on the line, okay? So with that said, obviously the hardcore boxing fans, we understand that there's multiple belts in multiple weight classes, okay? But, the casual boxing fans, they're going to look at the undisputed showdown between Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez, and then they're going to question how could Gervonta Tank Davis possibly be fighting for a world title if they just fought for undisputed, okay? So with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis, he's letting it be known that he definitely is planning to still stay at 140 and campaign there. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis is not the biggest guy standing at 5'5" with a 66-inch arm reach, okay? So we know Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, both of these guys are 5'10" with a 70-plus inch arm reach. So that would give them a 5-inch height advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis, and it would give both guys more than a 4-inch arm reach, 4 to 5-inch arm reach advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, this could be the case that he's fighting against Mario Barrios, okay? Maybe the reason why he's fighting against Mario Barrios because Mario Barrios is 5'10" with a 70-plus inch arm reach. Okay, so he's going to give Gervonta Tank Davis the look of Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor. Now, Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, they have a plan that they both want. The winner wants to go up to fight Terrence Crawford, the last undisputed junior welterweight. That would be a massive showdown. A big, the storyline would be huge. The last two junior welterweight undisputed world champions. So the storyline in itself would be massive. Okay, so Gervonta Tank Davis, he represents a big money fight. But oddly enough, Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, they both fight on Showtime. They both fight on ESPN with legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO and promoter Bob Arum. So that would be, they would have to have a cross-promotion showdown with Gervonta Tank Davis if that were to be the case, okay? So with that said, that would be more of a difficult fight to make for both guys than fighting Terrence Crawford. So it's much easier for both guys to just go ahead, move up to welterweight, and face off against Terrence Crawford. So, like I said, they're both very big guys, so it's going to be pretty difficult for guys of that stature to stay at junior welterweight at 140. Gervonta Tank Davis, 24 wins, no losses, 23 wins by way of knockout. He's 26 years of age, and like I said, he stands at 5'5" with a 66-inch arm reach, okay? He'll be facing off against Mario Barrios. That's set to take place June 26th. Mario Barrios, 26 wins, no losses, 17 wins by way of knockout. He's 25 years of age, stands at 5'10" with a 71-inch arm reach. So he has similarities in stature to Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor, okay? So that's a massive undisputed showdown that's set to take place next weekend. And, we have to see how this plays out and unfolds. Okay, and like I said, both guys, Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor, are very, very big guys, and both guys are, going to be looking to go up to welterweight. Okay, I'm hard pressed to see either one of those guys stay at junior welterweight, although they both have, a plan in place to have a mandatory showdown, for their next fight at junior welterweight. But I'm hard pressed to see them actually push through with that. Jose Ramirez, 26 wins, 17 wins by way of knockout, no losses. 28 years of age, stands at 5'10" with a 72-inch arm reach. Okay, Josh Taylor, 17-0, 13 wins by way of knockout. He's 30 years of age. He stands at 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. Okay, so both guys are very, very tall, and they're very, very rangy. I believe that it would be a very, very difficult fight for Gervonta Tank Davis against either one of these guys because they have a lot of punching power and they have high ring IQs. Okay, Josh Taylor has, in my personal opinion, has a higher ring IQ than Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez is, more of a come forward slugger than Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor can be more slick and, he could be more of a pure boxer than Jose Ramirez. So with that said, we saw Leo Santa Cruz at 5'7". He's pretty rangy, but he doesn't have much power. And his range and, his length was giving Gervonta Tank Davis problems. His jab was giving Gervonta Tank Davis problems. So with that said, a guy that's experiences like Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor, their jabs, their range, their length, their size is going to give Gervonta Tank Davis big problems. And I don't think that Gervonta Tank Davis would be able to beat either guy. I believe that, he definitely has a high ring IQ. He has all the talent in the world. He has power. He's southpaw stance. But you can see him get frustrated against Leo Santa Cruz, and he just started to go to a high guard and look to walk these fighters down and just try and attempt to knock them out. And that's not going to be the case when you're dealing with Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor, because, like I said, they're very rangy. They have very long arms compared to his. Both guys have 70-plus inch arm reach, okay? So he has a 66-inch arm reach. So Josh Taylor has a 71-inch arm reach. So he's going to have a 5-inch arm reach advantage along with a 5-inch height advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis. And he has power and he has a high ring IQ. And then Jose Ramirez, he has a 5-inch height advantage at 5'10", but he has a 6-inch arm reach advantage with a 72-inch arm reach with Tank Davis's 66-inch arm reach. So he's going to have a 6-inch arm reach advantage with a 5-inch height advantage, and he has power, and he's a slick boxer. And he has the ability to box, and he has the ability to use the jab. Ultimately, they can control the range against Gervonta Tank Davis. So, there's big fights for Gervonta Tank Davis, in my opinion, at 135. The first fight that jumps right out at you is the Teofimo Lopez fight, undefeated, unified, lightweight world champion superstar boxer. He's going into a fight June 19th, just a week before Gervonta Tank Davis, against his IBF mandatory challenger and undefeated Australian star boxer, George Kambosos Jr. Then it's expected that he'll possibly face undefeated WBC lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin and Dream Haney. Devin Haney has a fight coming up May 29th against Jorge Linares, former 3-division world champion superstar boxer. So they both have fights coming up, but I can see Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez fighting for official undisputed. They've been going back and forth. Obviously, the WBC mandated franchise Vasyl Lomachenko, 3-division world champion, who was the unified lightweight world champion. So he didn't have to honor the WBC mandatory challenger in Devin Haney, which saw him vacate the belt, and we know the story, okay? Teofimo Lopez beats Lomachenko. He inherited, the franchise title, and thus the reason why, everybody wants to see Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney face off against one another, because that would be for official undisputed at that point in time, okay? So we got to see how it plays out. But Gervonta Tank Davis against either one of those guys would be huge fights. I think he would be maybe biting off a little bit more than he can chew against Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor winner. But we got to see how he fares with Mario Barrios. I think he wins the fight against Mario Barrios, but I definitely think it's tougher than most people expect. So let's see how this plays out and unfolds. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share your videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Oh, it is your boy Jada Kiss. Make sure you check out Blue Blood Sports TV. It's going down.